Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Santa Anita Park here on Saturday. It is the 19th of March 2022. Gonna look at the 8th race from Santa Anita, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and also join me next Saturday for my Dubai World Cup preview from Maidan, and also day one of the British Flat season from Doncaster. You have the Lincoln Handicap, a great race there, so join me for that, and also the Louisiana Derby, all the other races next weekend. The next few, this is probably the lightest weekend of the spring, because after this weekend we were really heavy into the Derby prep races. But let's look at this 8th race from Santa Anita, which is a very good race. It is the Irish O'Brien Stakes. It's going for a purse of $100,000. Races for California bred or California sired or California Golden State eligible fillies and mares, 4-year-olds and upwards here. We have a field of 7 horses going to the Hillside Turf Course, the distance of ground of about 1,300 meters or about 6.5 furlongs down the Hillside Turf Course. About 6.5 furlongs, and I show the diagram. Just gives me a second to look down my notes. Just bear with me. As a top selection here, we're going to go take the number 3 horse, Pulpit Rider. We'll go 3-5-2-6 in the superfecta. 3-5-2-6 super. Top selection of 3 horse Pulpit Rider. Semi-Mare by Lucky Pulpit. Mike Pipey trains. Tyler Bays gets the mount. The horse's most recent outing came 21st of January at Santa Anita. Mount Nathan optional 80 claimer, and the horse finished 4th by 2.25 lengths. Didn't break that well, which is always a thing with this horse, and sat back early, a little bit wide, could just never quick enough. It wasn't a day to win. I like these horses. I just can't get the mile and eighth trip, cutting back to 6.5 down the Hillside Turf Course. Usually going to see a good trip with this one. Doesn't have to break so well, and I think this horse could really improve off the last few runs and get a good trip. 2 back at Del Mar on 25th of November, my birthday actually, mile 16th and optional 100. The horse finished 7th by 3.75 lengths, and again, didn't have the best beginnings, a little lackadaisical, a little bit wide, and just couldn't stay the trip. And then they tried the horse in California Distaff here at Santa Anita, going down the Hillside, 6.5 furlongs, 16th of October. He finished 6th by 4.75 lengths, had a bit of a troubled trip, didn't break that well, a little bit wide, and, just like I said, was very, troubled that day. But before then, Solano Beach at Del Mar, 1 mile on the turf course, 15th of August, winning by nose, coming from mid-pack. After, again, not the best beginnings, I thought the horse ran decently. I think the Bayer numbers are rough to scratch with this horse. Should get a good trip going down the hill. I think a 12-1, a very likely winner, along with the 5 horse here, who is Sensible Cat. Actually won most recently down the hill in optional 80 on the 20th of January, winning by a neck. A little bit wide, but really got up there in the nick of time. A very, very good race there. Before then, the Hillside debut in optional 80. The horse finished 2nd by 3/4 length. Again, had a little bit of trouble early on, a little bit of a troubled trip, but was really closing up well. This is the kind of horse, just wasn't getting the mile, wasn't getting the mile in the 8th. Cutting back to 6.5 is what this horse really wanted to do, going to the Hillside. At 3-1, another horse we definitely have to use in the pace, and the pick 4. But to recount my selection for the 8th from Santa Anita, it's the Irish O'Brien. Let's take the 3 horse Pulpit Rider as a top selection. We'll give kudos to the 5 horse Sensible Cat. 3-5-2-6 super, 3-5 in the multi-race. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everybody.